This is MB Now, and here are your news on web.
New 640 Delta coronavirus variant cases in the Philippines have been reported by the Department of Health today, September 13. In a statement, DOH said that 584 of the new cases were local cases, 2 were returning overseas Filipinos, and 4 cases are currently being verified if these are local or ROF cases. The total Delta variant cases detected in the Philippines stood at 2,708. DOH also said that the Philippine Genome Center will be scaling down their COVID-19 RT-PCR testing services to shift the resources on the detection of COVID-19 variants through whole genome sequencing. Around 20 million children are targeted to be inoculated against the COVID-19 as the government plans to include them in the national vaccination program to increase the scale in achieving herd immunity. Vaccines Czar Carlito Galvez Jr., Chief Implementer of the National Task Force Against COVID-19, said today, September 13, that the government will prioritize the vaccination of individuals aged 12 to 17 years old once pediatric inoculation starts. The government originally plans to vaccinate 70% of the eligible adult population, which accounts for around 77 million out of 110 million Filipinos. However, he noted that the coverage should be expanded to around 80 or 90% in order to protect a bigger part of the population amid the threat of Delta variant. The Department of Education held a virtual National School Opening Day for the school year 2021 to 2022 today, September 13. Education Secretary Leonor Briones opened the program with the theme OBE 2021 Bayanihan para sa Ligtas na Balik Eskwela. This school year, Briones honored everyone who made learning continuity possible amidst the challenges of the pandemic. As of September 13, data from the DEPED'S show that there are 24,603,822 enrollees in formal basic education, both in public and private schools. Meanwhile, enrollment in the Alternative Learning System program has reached 198,297. Without face-to-face, DEPED is once again implementing a blended distance learning setup this school year due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte greeted the parents, learners, and teachers on the first day of classes. He also commended DEPED for its efforts to ensure education will continue even amid the pandemic. Duterte reminded teachers to remain dedicated to their sworn profession as a new school year opens.
Afghan police at Kabul airport have returned to work manning checkpoints alongside Taliban security for the first time since the Islamists seized power, officers said on Sunday. When the Taliban swept into Kabul last month, ousting the government, police abandoned their posts, fearful of what the Islamists would do. But 2 officers said they had returned to work Saturday after receiving calls from Taliban commanders. The Taliban say they have granted a general amnesty to everyone who worked for the former government, including the army, police, and other security branches. I applaud you. This is what controversial actor JANUS del PRADO said about equally controversial star PAOLO CONTIS. On Instagram, JANUS posted a quote saying, "Taking accountability for your actions shows what you really are made of. It shows character. You apologize and just let things be. And for that alone, I applaud you, as a friend." On its caption, JANUS tagged PAOLO and used the hashtag as a friend. He also advised people to not just look at the mistakes and acknowledge also what was done right. PAOLO has been making headlines for the past few days following his publicized breakup with longtime partner LJ Reyes. American singer-songwriter Britney Spears is on cloud 9. This after Britney proudly shared on Instagram her latest milestone, being engaged. Britney's longtime partner actor Sam Asghari has proposed to her and she said she cannot believe it. Last August, Britney penned an appreciation post for Sam, noting that Sam has been with her through both the hardest and the best years of her life. Obiena registered another record-breaking performance on Sunday Manila time when he rode the 17th Gold Roof Challenge in Innsbruck, Austria. The 25-year-old Olympian cleared 5.93 meters on his final attempt to post a new Asian record and eclipse his national mark. The Tondo native has been training extensively in Italy in preparation for future tournaments such as the 2022 Asian Games. Meanwhile, British 18-year-old Emma Raducanu became the first qualifier to capture a Grand Slam title by defeating Filipino-Canadian 19-year-old LEYLAH Fernandez on Saturday in the US Open Women's Final. The showdown of prodigy talents was the first all-teen slam final since 17-year-old Serena Williams beat 18-year-old Martina Hingis for the 1999 US Open crown. In an interview, Fernandez said that the loss made her want to work harder and stronger and come back to every tournament with the same hunger when she entered the US Open.
And those are the news on web. For more news and updates, follow our official social media pages or log on to www.mb.com.ph. Be fully informed.